So I just need to play more, get better pattern recognition, tactics at this point.
Okay, well, that sounds smart. Seems like you know what you're doing.
Trying.
That's good. That's step number one into the right direction. Okay, let's see who registered for today. I'm gonna have it here. Who was first? Anastasia?
Oh, am I first?
Looks like to me 2 days ago.
Okay. Yes.
If you don't
Okay,
want
I've
to, you
just.
can let someone else go first.
No, no, no. I would like to be the first, honestly, because the whole family is waiting for me because we are celebrating the birthday of our dog. so,
Aww, look at this. That's so
so let's
sweet.
go.
That is
I
so
will do
sweet.
my best not to blunder and not to take much time.
Oh, well, you can still use the opportunity, right? Let me.
Yeah, sure.
One sec. I was in the wrong account. Okay. Oh my god, he's so annoying. One sec.
No problem.
Okay. Here we are. Play. And your challenge should be here. Okay, I see your. That's you, right?
Yeah, I'm black. Yay.
Awesome.
Good luck to all
Good
of us.
luck. Yes. Good luck to you. Okay, see you. Okay. So we got 7 people waiting. That's good. Hello, everybody. Pawn takes. We go e4. Queen's gambit. Queen's gambit. Queen's gambit. Hello, hello, hello. And c5. That's an interesting one. What if I push? What if I push? And now I defend. I develop. Let's see. Bishop d6. Go knight f3, and I want to already win something. And I think she fell for it. Boom. She fell for it. Oh, I see. Sorry, chat. I need to adjust my scene. Or maybe... Okay, I need to adjust my scene. Like that. Oh, she found a way. Damn. Damn, girl. She found a way. But I believe I can just walk away and still be with a knight. Extra knight. I think I can still be with an extra knight. Yeah. I think this will work. How are we doing, everybody? Yes, this is a good attempt, but I can just go here. Or go back. The Isha with knight b5 is takes, takes, and a6. Knight a3, b5. What if I go back? At least He doesn't. Yeah, it's ugly, but it's a piece up. So it's totally worth it. Donna Balenciaga. Balenciaga. That's funny. Okay. And I capture. And I castle. Castle, yeah. And we are a piece up. Knight c6. Develop the bishop first. We can afford it. Because why not? Donna Balenciaga. That's very funny. Well, oh, shit. That's a nice move. That's a nice move because she's getting a she's getting an exchange, but she's still material. I'm still material up. And I take. You're watching from New Zealand. Wow. That's special. Wow, wow, wow. From New Zealand. That's insane. From New Zealand. Okay. Let's develop. Let's up. Hello. Bonsoir. That's the second night. And that's a game. And that's a game. Hello, hello, everybody. We can put some music, right? Why would you change? Why would you change when I have 3 pieces? Okay, but where are you going? That's the question. That is the question. Where are you going? I'm good. How are you? No rush. Okay. Nice to meet the students of the Russian chess school. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's actually smart. That is actually smart. But okay. Let's see. Still not gonna help, but smart. Oh, you had your boarding call with Anna. That's So nice. I'm happy to hear that, Eric. That's awesome. Nice to meet you. Took a pawn. Wrong decision. Took a worthless pawn. Oh, we take the other pawn. Yep, not much here. Okay, game review. All right. We kind of already talked about this opening. I don't know if that rings the bell to you specifically. No. Does it ring the bell to someone else?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we talked about
I
it.
learned my lesson last time.
With some of you. Maybe
Yeah,
also
with me, definitely.
Aziz, maybe it was you, no, as well?
Yeah, it was with me.
So, yeah, all the Russians do the same mistake. They play the Queen's Gambit accepted.
Sorry, I just do not see. I see only
Yeah.
game review.
Sorry,
Oh, okay.
let me swap the screens. The situationship we have over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I talked about it before.
Okay.
With other guys
I-
who were present in this call.
Yeah.
What did I say?
That's,
Other guys, can you help?
Protect,
Yeah,
protect
if
to
you
this
play-
pawn.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
and if you play Queen's Gambit Accepted, you have to know the theory very deep to continue with this one. So at this level,
Otherwise-
better play safe. Yeah, push pawn e6.
Yeah, but if you don't know the theory, what's the danger?
Well, that the white will capture the center, and you will have no idea what to do with it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened in this game. Right, Anastasia? Look, I got the center, and you're still okay, but you were in an uncomfortable situation because I'm like taking space, right? And well, it's not the opening is not the reason why you blundered. Interesting. Computer says bishop b5 and if bishop d7 then takes on e6, so ruining your pawn structure. Oh, and winning the bishop. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that's actually even stronger. So you have to, so bishop d6 is bad by many ways. I went for the cheap trick, which you didn't have to fall for, you could have just taken. But even if you take, I still have, let's see what this is, the suggestion. Oh, and e5. I still have this idea. So it's, yeah, it's unclear because I want to do the fork. And then you just let me do the fork. By the way, here you found a strong way. This is a good way, and you could potentially continue with this. Now I have to take, and you have a check. So you actually had a way to escape, but it's super complicated. Like, I didn't see it, right? So, and you didn't find it. And you're losing the piece. And essentially what I usually say to everybody, once you lose the material, like a significant material, like a piece, right? The pawn is fine, but once you lose a piece, the game has no interest to us anymore. Because we want to learn how not to lose pieces, right? Now, when we were playing against me, when you were playing against each other, of course, it doesn't matter how many pieces you lost, you gotta continue fighting because your opponent is just as bad and they're gonna give you pieces. So you just like remember who you're playing with, right? So our goal is to focus how not to get into that situations. And in general, I know, like, I'm talking from experience. I have played Queen's Gambit Accepted myself on a high level, classical games for like 10 or maybe even 15 years. And I know like how uncomfortable it can be. Just this simple line of taking space, and you really need to know what to do. So what I recommend to all of you every single time is just play more solid. Queen's Gambit declined. The idea is that you back up the pawn. Okay, Knight f6, they're gonna take, they're gonna play bishop g5, that's okay, bishop e7, and that's gonna be your, I think, yeah, we talked about it with Gunay. He used to play c5, so I told him just play c6, more solid. But yeah, in general, this is gonna be more solid approach for you. And then later, one more comment about this game is that you have few things that were kind of disturbing for me. d3 is a great find, by the way. Bishop b2, and you're doing fine here. Look at this, because I have 2 pieces, you have the rook, so I almost like blundered, right? d3, but you have 2 pawns, so that's good. And yeah, this is like demands a bit of technique, but you're still doing well until you blundered.
Oh, yeah, you
So you blundered another
Yeah.
piece. If you do rook, like according to the engine, you're even better.
Yeah, I realized that I moved the rook on the wrong thing, and actually I should have give up already at that moment.
Yeah.
I realized.
So and then later, what I found annoying is that you trade pieces.
Yeah.
Well, usually we have this rule of thumb: whenever you are down material, you should not trade pieces because you're only helping me. You gotta keep your pieces on the board. And then what is your plan? Your plan should be to push pawns. Like, you have extra pawns, you should push them. Instead, you gave them away. Like, even here, you gotta push your pawns, right? These are your extra pawns. Unfortunately, there is, even while it's good to put the rook on the open file, there is nothing you can do because this is blocked. So you could at least like put the rook on c so that it supports your pass pawn. Because this is the endgame, and your only chance to make any counterplay is to push your pass pawns. So then here there is nothing you can do, so you give away the pawn. f6 is not needed. If you played h6, you can play g5. And you had a cool idea here, which is g4. And after knight d1, you can give away back the rook for 2 pieces, and it's good for you. Yes, the position is still lost, but you still gain some material back because 2 pieces are stronger than the rook. And you actually had that idea later, because here you gotta decide. You either do f6 or h6, but it's useless to do both of them. Like, first you're making a window, and then you like, oh shit, this is an endgame. I need to bring to the center, the king to the center. So not logical. And then you push g5 finally. And then here you had a chance to do g4. And again, like,
instead of taking the pawn, yeah.
Because like, yeah, putting the rooks on the doubling the rooks on the open file would work if you could get 2 pieces for the rook. But here, unfortunately, it's only 1 piece right now because 2 pieces are protecting the knight. But if you keep the knight, then only 1 piece is protecting, and then you can actually swap the rook for 2 pieces, and that's good for you. But that only shows you how to be more resilient next time you're playing against your schoolmates, right?
Yep.
When we're talking about objectively, of course, like after you blundered the second, like when you blundered the first piece, it wasn't that bad yet, but when you blundered the second piece, that was worse. Questions?
No, just blessed for your time and patience with me.
Of course, you're not the worst, so don't worry about that.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you a lot for your time, guys. I say bye-bye to everyone. Sorry, I go back to my family. Thank you a lot. It was nice to see you.
Enjoy the party.
Happy birthday
Thank
to
you
the
so
dog.
much. Thank you.
What's
Bye
her
bye,
name?
everyone.
What's her name?
Have a good party.
Oh, she left. Okay, we don't know the name of the dog. Okay, okay. So next on the line is Gunay. Let's see. Play. Do we have him? This challenge here. Okay. Good luck. Okay, I see the donation on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, HUV, for pinning me. $5. Does mastering Chelp help a player learn how not to overanalyze decisions in a game and in life? What rating do you start to learn this? Chess certainly does teach you certain things that she can relate to life, but it's not that simple. Out of the things that I could recall would be the fact that unlike in life, in chess, even if you make a bad decision, worst that can happen is that you're gonna lose and start a new game and then try to get a second chance, while in life often you do not have a second chance. But overall, that teaches you resilience and fighting spirit. But for that reasons, you need to play chess competitively. I think when I made this move before, and I already told him that I don't like it. Okay. Now. Now. Can we just take the pawn? There is no discovered bishop. Bishop e3. Can I take this pawn? I'm gonna take every pawn. Have you been to the Mechanics Institute of Chess? No, I have not. I haven't been to San Francisco. I mean, I have, but that was only for the funeral, which is not something you want to hear. So no, otherwise I haven't. Okay, 92. What does he want? Knight c4. Queen b4. Or bishop b4. What if you made a bad decision in your life and started playing chess in my 30s? Is that the bad decision? Is that the bad decision you're talking about? I'm never mean to kids. What are you talking about? You must be confusing me with someone else. I love kids. Kids are the flowers of life. I need to get the hell out of there. Wow. Let's go here. If I come back for another funeral, it goes here. Bishops are strong, I'll admit to that. They're very strong. Go here, goes here, go here. He does have some compensation for the 2 pawns that he gave me. For sure. 97. Merci. Is he crazy? My gosh, did he just play rook a1? That's just insane. Wow. I feel bad for him. What do I love more than chess? Content. Very recommended. Low calories. Hey, Camus, another $5. Thank you. I would say losing in life, you can have rematches as long as the road for success is much higher than loss, like in finance, business, or love. Kind of. I was more referring to life and death concepts. In game of chess, it's like one life, but then you get another life, right? You restart. And in life, there's unlikely any afterlife. Sometimes I would have nightmares about, like, oh my god, I don't know, I'm some like big dangerous situation and it's at pieces on the board, and then I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, oh, thank god it was just the game, it wasn't like, you know, life. I often have night like dreams that like events in life are happening on the chessboard. Video rages a lot. Interesting. Just thinking about life in terms of chess makes things easier. Just having had a competitive background in anything, I think, helps in life. Have a great stream of chess. Shall we attack, chap? I think we could try. Dina is not always necessary to create an escape square per king after castling. No, depends on the position. If you don't know what to do, it's a healthy move. With a H pawn, H pawn. What does that do? Oh, he wants knight g5. Smart. And get my other knight. Behavioral risk factor. What's that? Resting bitch face. Knight g5, right? He does it. Could bring the second knight here. Protect my knight and attack the bishop. He forgot the increment. Okay, interesting game. I assume you blundered.
Forgot time. Forgot.
You forgot to add the 5-second increment, right?
Sorry.
As well. But I thought we talked about it. I think you did that mistake before.
Sorry, my headphones turned off.
Yeah. I think you did that mistake before.
Yes, very similar.
And we talked about it. I already told you that I'm against it. You don't remember?
Yes, but I couldn't find a way other than locking center.
What do you mean you couldn't find a way? You don't see, like, don't see any other ways to defend the pawn?
Ah, yeah. Knight c3.
Of course. Bishop d3. Then your bishop gets under attack and you have to move it again. I think last time we played you put it on f3, but regardless, I'm against it. So you just help me develop and you lose a tempo and then you lose a pawn. And then you give another pawn and you just lost. But on knight d5, nice move. I had. But because I'm not developed, you still are in the game. So you're doing okay. But then fighting for another pawn was definitely not needed. I don't think there is a world where I can take this pawn. You just trap my queen. It's too much. I cannot like run around with my queen and get away with everything. So just like continue what you're doing, right? Or maybe knight b3 even. Like I still cannot take it. I took a lot of time here because I didn't want to get into trouble because of losing time. As I say, this is against the principles. You can totally sacrifice pawns if you're doing an attack. Here, you saw a ghost. The pawn on h2 is protected. And then c4 is good. And then you don't know what to do and you push a pawn, but unfortunately, you should have done it with the pawn on g2. Like, have you done it here? It would be making more sense. and then continue. Okay. Or do the usual thing with the rooks. But with g3, yes, the issue is that now I'm super tempted to sacrifice at some point. Maybe it doesn't work right away. Oh, it does work already. Queen h3, knight h. Oh, because you have a bishop here. So you go back. And just, wow, e5. So computer just plays the position. And slowly bringing pieces to the attack. So I wanted to improve first. You could try bishop h7 here as well. But knight g5, I have knight e3. But then, oh wow, you actually are winning. Wow, beautiful. Okay, this is tough. But I think overall, we can see that you were very resilient. And you were fighting for a while. I mean, this was still a fighting position until you lost on time, obviously, because you took some time. And I think you didn't have... Oh, no, you had increment, but yeah, but it's tough. But it was an interesting game. I think overall, the quality is good. But you don't need to start your game with 2 pawns down. And the biggest mistake for me is, of course, rook a1. Like, when I saw that, I was shocked. I was like, what move did he do? Like, I didn't even see what move you did, because I would never imagine someone playing like that back. Like, this is like worst possible outcome. Like, you could try like rook b2, but not putting your rook, undeveloping your rook. This is just so ugly. So not nice to your rook. Right?
b2, yes. Concentrate all the knight and b2. Just scared of another thing I didn't see, so played the safest, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, questions?
No,
No questions?
no, thank you.
Okay, I see a new person here. RG. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Yeah, I was just about to get mad at you, but you redeemed yourself. Yeah, okay, good to see you here. Okay, let's see who's next. We have Patrick. Patrick, did you send me a challenge on chess.com?
I can do it now, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I have done it.
Can you send unrated
Oh, sorry.
and 5+5?
Yes.
Okay, good. Perfect. But you're not going for 5+5? You're okay with that? 5-0 you want to do?
I have 5 plus 5.
You
Given.
have 5+5, okay. I think it's just 5-0, but that's okay, next time. Okay, good luck. Let's go with his... London, right? This is London. Knight e5, okay. F4, interesting. Okay, I can go knight e4. Mm-hmm. Takes, bishop takes. And now I'm gonna attack the knight. I want to kick it out. Alright, he goes back. Let's think. Should we strike e5? We could, right? 5 takes, takes. Takes, knight takes, knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes. Yeah, we could strike e5.
Tell you what I'm trying to do with you. Like, ooh, baby, take my hand, let me ride away with you. Away with you. And ooh, baby, take a chance, I can make your dreams come true. Your dreams come true. Let me ride away, ride away, ride away.
So we got the center. That's perfect. Interesting move, bishop h5. He wants to annoy my pawns. Should I capture? I kind of don't want to bring his queen right there. I don't. I think he's gonna be more. Yeah, but now when he takes, I take with the rook, so that I like.
If you feeling the passion, just know I'm matching the mood. And all less a distraction, you more than something to be used up. Take a seat in the passenger while we test out the cruise.
Should I push e5? Oh, I could take the. Oh wait, I could take here. Wait, take. I'm at 4. I think that's should be. Oh. Hello, Cliff. Thank you for Prime. Doubling the rooks and potentially checkmating on h2. Oh, sorry, wrong title. Yeah. Oh no, we're good now. Thank you, HV. Sorry about that, guys. Wrong title. Why are you not traveling to US anymore? Boom. Okay. Interesting game. You started well. Very good. Your opening was good. I already talked about it with you. I don't know if you should play 95 before castling. But okay, if you want. I don't know. Kind of didn't
There's
get
a
it.
reason. There's a reason for this, because I want to trade off the bishops and open the H file for my rook to attack the king side.
H file, I
This is
thought you were
the-
playing f4. How does f4 opening H file?
No, before this, because you asked me why I developed my knight before castling. You asked this.
No,
And
you.
my
I
answer-
said you moving second time your knight instead of castling.
You know, and yes. The
So-
reason is I want to open the H file
How are you
for my
gonna open
rook
the H file?
by trading off the bishops. If you take my bishop on,
But who told you I'm gonna
If-
take?
I suppose I you won't because you're a very good player, but there are players who would
No,
do
no, no,
this.
no. Wait. But if you play 95, how are you gonna open the H file? How are you gonna?
No. By not castling, I would like to open the H file.
No, you wouldn't, because you play 95.
Yes, this is the Stonewall Knight. This is another idea.
No, but wait, Patrick. Let's follow the logic. You said that you don't want to castle because you want to open the H file. And
Yes.
that's why you play 95.
Yes, I was wrong about this. Sorry, I missed it.
Okay.
Sorry, not my fault. Sorry.
It's for you, it's not for me. It's you need to understand where you're heading, right?
Yes.
And the same for everybody. Do you guys follow? Jessica is like, wait a second. Oh, we're in a chess game. Oh, I need to look at the screen now.
No, I just came back. Sorry.
It's okay, no problem. I don't expect you to be fully locked in when it's someone else's game, but I do think when we do the analysis, it's helpful for everybody. So, we were saying, I asked Patrick why he moves this knight second time instead of castling, and he said it's because he wants to open the H file. And I said, how is he gonna open the H file? And he said, by training bishops. And I said, how? He said, if I take. And I say, that's why you play knight e5, so that I take the bishop and you take the pawn.
It was my fault, sorry for this.
No problem, but the idea of knight e5 and pushing the pawn is probably fine, but you could still castle, and if I do queen c7, then you have d takes c5. And if I don't do queen c7, you could do knight e5 later, right? And f4. What you're doing, again, is not like bad, especially you're right. You're gonna be playing against the lower rated people. So the fact that I got advantage here doesn't mean that they would get advantage. But that being said, I did get an advantage from the opening, and you're playing with black pieces, and you were eventually castling f6 and e5. Oh, e5 was a mistake on my end. Look at this. Now you can take with the d pawn and play your idea knight f2. Oh, because you were attacking d5. And if I capture, you take here. Queen d5. Wow. Bishop f4. Okay, that's complicated, but you can look at that more detail, understand why this was winning. Not winning, like, but big advantage for you. And instead of that, I should just transfer my knight, bring my rook, probably like prepare a bit, right? So let's say you do knight f2 and I go back. Kind of, okay, so this is what I should have done. So in the end, let's say you could actually have gotten into a better situation, and you're still better here, but you need to take the pawn. And after I take, you need to do your idea. So you were close to getting it right, but this wrong move order. Now I make a mistake again. Oh my god, look at this. You could have won. Now you could have won a piece. Or a pawn. Look at that. That was a big miss. For both of us. Or even take here, because your queen is attacking. We both missed it. So here you played bishop h, and I let you again. Oh my god, I continue blundering. You don't see it. And now I take and take on g3. Yeah, so oh, you could still do queen f3. Apparently you're fine. I mean, it's tough for me to, like, why are you, I guess because you were attacking d5, I don't know, and c5, right? Yeah, it's actually because you're attacking d5 and c5, so you are gonna get a pawn back. Well, overall, it's a good level game, and the mistakes that are happening here are kind of high level mistakes, right? Look, how many times was this pawn hanging in the game? It's like I hypnotized you, because I blundered it and you didn't see it. Even here, look, bishop d5 when you lost on time, rook f5, and you were back into the game.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a lot of middle game complications. You can analyze that with the engine and you'll find a way.
Okay.
What else was I gonna say? I don't remember, but yeah, overall, very solid game. Oh yeah, next time you make sure you do 5 plus 5, because now you did 5-0.
I thought I would have taken 5 plus 5 because you can you can give the time. I have to look at I have to look again at this.
Yeah, you can look for next time.
Okay.
All right. Moving on with our challenges today. We have Lev next.
Let's go.
Okay. Let me find your account. Oh, here. Okay, good luck.
Thank you. You too.
D5. Let's Let's do something different. And we take with the queen. You like the music? Yes, we go for Scandinavian. Two brilliances in a bullet game. Roma, I condemn bullet. I don't find it serious at all. I forbid my students do bullet. I forbid. The queen is out, really? Yes. It's the opening. It's not a good opening. But let's see if my opponent knows how to behave here. Let's see if they figure it out. Then I go here. Move here. Oh shit, well played. I'm gonna save my... I gotta save my thing. Okay. That's good. That is good. And we push and we attack. He thought that he was ruining my castle. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so, buddy. C4 is a good move, but I'm continuing the attack. Yep. I am playing with my students right now, yes. That's gonna be a poison pawn, buddy. You will regret having touched this one. Bishop g4, well that's just a blunder. Giving me the rook. Yes, I'm gonna castle long, correct. Anything but Christmas songs. I can put Christmas song for you, no problem. Yep, c5. Okay, I got c5. Fine. Ah, bishop f4. Nasty. Nasty. This looks like a gamble, but I want to try it. Queen takes. She goes here. I want to try it. You're not a fan of country as in Texas? Yeah, that's a correct move. I take it. That's what I was calculating. We have fun, we have jazz. So my idea was, oh, I can do rook. So I'm attacking the knight, but I also have this pawn. I mean, he definitely has a compensation. Maybe I shouldn't have opened. Because I'm trading too much. Yeah, I don't know if I should have opened. I don't know if I should have opened. Wait a second, but now... I'm attacking... No, it still works for him. He has knight f3. Bishop d6. Ooh, sneaky. Because he has rook e1. I think I can castle long, but then again rook e1. Or I can take the... little sneaky thing. Yeah, this is a well-played sequence. Very well played. Rook g4 so that I could stop the check with my rook. So that I could stop. Queen, okay. Fair. But now there is no rook. So I can just take, because the rook e8 I'm just taking. Yeah, that's a blunder. Chat is going nuts. I'm here. Who do you want me to ban? I can ban anyone. Anyone you want. Oh no? Why not? Queen takes. Funny. But there is nothing. Not a check. Rook is defending. Okay, GG's. Okay. Nice game. You didn't know like the opening, right? You were using your common sense.
Yeah, I just tried to play safe.
Well, you did well.
Until a certain moment.
No, you did well. That was good. Bishop d2 makes sense. Knight e4 is great. And here, wow, look at you. I would prefer knight d6 taking the bishop out because I'm worried that this attack is gonna backfire.
Yeah, I thought about it.
You think you're ruining my king, but in fact you're bringing my rook to attack your king.
Yeah, I actually thought a lot about taking bishop also because trading in early game a knight for a bishop is a good trade. I just didn't want... I saw that your queen was blocked by the bishop and I thought it would take you an extra move to, you know, develop it. So I went for the knight because it's a check, because
my
it ruins
queen
the pawn
is blocked
structure.
by my bishop, so it will take extra move to develop. Whoa, my queen is already developed.
Yeah, but it kind of brings it to a better position.
Not really. No, nothing changes for this queen. Doesn't attack anything right now. Nothing changes for this queen. This is important thing.
Okay.
The queen is strong behind. It's already connecting the rooks and it's already one square up. It's a perfect place for the queen. And the bishop and the queen together are like, now h2 is attacked. But if you take, h2 is not attacked. As simple as that. And it's an open position, so I would take personally the bishop. But you see computer is on your side, just says h3 all the time instead of g3. Same kind of mistake as we saw Gunei doing, like weakening white squares for no reason. That being said, you're still playing great. You have a big advantage, huge advantage, almost 2 pawns up, and you should just play rook e1. After your blunder, I don't know why you did this.
I wanted to, I just plainly blunder. I didn't see that.
Okay,
I thought that I was smart by capturing your
my
your
bishop.
but...
Yeah. The good thing is that even though you blundered, you're still better. Maybe it's time to relocate the knight. Like, I don't have any attack, and here this is interesting. Yeah, I liked it. Computer doesn't like it, but yeah, you're still doing well. Rook d1 is smart. Bishop... Oh, look. Your idea. Rook e1 and you're winning. Same idea, but opposite move order.
Yeah.
When I castle, you win the bishop. So, you were doing great. I blundered again. And apparently you can punish me by playing knight f5. Oh yeah, I'm bringing the knight to d6. Yeah, because then when you do that and I do this, you have boom.
Fork, yeah.
Or even boom, boom, boom.
Works both ways.
Yeah, even, or like starting from here. So you were winning all game, like all game, many times. So good game. Yeah, the problem with this is that you don't threaten rook e1 anymore. But well played.
Yeah, I should have continued the pressure actually. At some point I found this space to start pressuring, and for some reason I you know, chickened out at some point and went defensive on the king side, but I should have continued.
What do you mean by that? Where? Show me. What
well, after I misplaced the rook on d1, at that point I kind of lost the... Yeah, well, up to this point I felt in control, and this move kind of ruined it. Yeah, this was the turning point. When you moved the rook up there, I thought that you were cooking some, you know, mischief on king side, and I started to, and queen to h3 was actually a point when I thought to click resign. I moved that and instantly thought I would resign after that, but then you did something else that made me think I still have a chance.
I see. Well, the thing about all of you guys is that oftentimes, and I think the biggest example for that is Michael, is that you play relatively good moves, but when you're trying to explain them, you sound ridiculous and like nothing makes sense. And then I wonder, are you playing yourself or you're using the engine, right? Because I don't know, because sometimes moves are so good. And so here, when you say, I should have continued putting pressure, well, queen h3 is a move putting pressure, because you're pinning and you're developing your queen. So you saying I should have continued putting pressure doesn't explain that queen h3 is a mistake. So here specifically, it's just concrete. There is a concrete calculation and there is a concrete idea of bringing the knight to the game.
I can explain why I thought it was a defensive move, because I thought if you bring it back to this position, I thought that you are going to take my knight with your bishop, and then you will...
But you know I cannot do that because you're gonna pin my queen, and then eventually you can take back.
And I didn't see that, so I thought that you're gonna take
Like
my
if
knight
I take,
and...
you always have this rook here. Okay, maybe in this regard, but you can then just take the bishop. If you're afraid, the easiest thing is to take the bishop out.
Yeah.
So, also, I want to reassure you that there is nothing ever happening to your king here, because I don't have a light squared bishop, and I don't have any pawns to attack. It's just not enough. Your defense is too solid. So you shouldn't be... That's why, like, if you see the whole game, you were having advantage because I never had any attack. And, like, you taking the pawn on h4 was actually the right thing because there is no attack here. Like, even if I take rook h4, you can just take here. And even if I take bishop h2, check, king h1 or king g2, there is nothing. No follow-up at all.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I stopped Patrick when he was trying to explain his reasoning, right? A lot of times you might be making a good move, but you don't know why, and you do it for wrong reasons.
Yeah, I see it. But anyway, feels good that I had some advantage in the middle.
Okay.
So, thanks.
Yeah, that was a good game. Okay, let's go with our next challenger, which is Michael. Let's go.
Well, I gotta send you, I got to open the engine and send you a challenge.
Perfect, perfect. Wonderful. Exactly what I want to hear.
Yep. Actually, I just, custom.
Send it again, because I don't see it.
Yeah, I think it expired. I am sending.
Hi Joshua, haven't seen you in a long time. How have you been? All good?
Oh, good.
We thought you disappeared. Okay, let's go, Michael. Good luck. d4, d5, c4, e6. Let's go. Knight c3, knight of 3, knight of 6, knight of 3, bishop e6. And then we go for our development. Bishop d3, I take. I push. Bishop e7. We kind of played this line oftentimes. Okay, he castles. I go a6. I want to push c5. Rook e1. Okay. Let's go rank d7. Rook c1. So we either attack or we probably can do c5 already. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. D5. What if I take? Yeah. No follow-up. No follow-up. What's a good opening for beginner? Yes, I have videos on that. E4, D4, attacking the knight. When do you think you should start spending time on openings? When you get it to, that's another pawn. When you get to, maybe knight. Should we ruin? Should we ruin the party here? Yeah, let's ruin the party. When you get to 1600, 1700, I guess. Yeah. $1600, $1700, I would say. Okay, he took that. So we have h6, g6, a knight of 6. Kind of like knight of 6. And bishop b5. I can push and then push again. Oh shoot. It's okay. Bishop. And I push. And I push. Maybe I should record a... Ah, it's okay. Where's the button? Okay, let's take a look at this game. Well, you didn't have to resign yet, because technically you still haven't lost anything significant. You still haven't lost the material that much. You only lost a pawn. A pawn is fine. You don't have to resign while you lost a pawn. It would be rather like a piece. So I assume at this point you already know this more or less kind of like a Bible. So there were no mistakes in the opening. And then yeah?
This is a mouse slip.
Oh, it was a mouse slip. You didn't plan to resign?
No, but keep playing. I just I resigned because I didn't see anything to do, and I'm frustrated. Not that it would have been a better move, but this pawn push that's coming up.
I think you can do e4 here. And
Yeah.
after I do c5, you can take.
Yeah. And
So I won't do c5. Oh yeah, I have to do c5. Yeah, and you can take.
yeah.
And then e5. So you try to improve that. Kind of, look, there's a beautiful bishop h7, knight g5, queen h5. If I go here, I guess you can just go back. Wow, bishop e4. Oh my goodness. Bishop e4, beautiful. Attacking the bishop, and the knight attacks the bishop. So when I take, you take. You can look into this theory and improve your next move on the theory, because you knew everything, and then your first move that you don't know, you blunder.
Oh.
So maybe you don't need rook e1 because e4 is already ready. And then you'll let me push c5, and then you give away the pawn. Yeah.
Yeah, that is just a pure.
That's a mouse slip?
Yeah.
Okay, so any other move that doesn't give away the pawn, like h3, preparing the square for the bishop and for the king, taking the pawn, queen e2, right? Queen e2, by the way, shows you that rook on e1 is misplaced and you'd rather have it on d1. So then even here you could have played queen e1 and then rook d1, rook c1. Maybe that setup would be better.
Okay.
So then you blunder the pawn. And then you blundered another pawn. So it's true that you're 2 pawns down. Yeah, it's true that your position, and then your king is ruined. So maybe resigning was fine in this given situation, yeah. But yeah, so kind of, I guess, 2 things. There is a small thing you can improve in the opening, but that's short term. Long term, you should stop blundering.
There's that, yeah.
And for that, you can do puzzles. Any questions? No questions. Okay, we have Robert not there, Victor not there, Gerard not there, Malik not there, Aziz. I don't see a challenge from Jessica. Like, Jessica, did you not sign up?
No.
Why not?
Yes. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, I came late.
No problem.
Yes.
No problem. Jessica.
Yes.
Why did you not sign up?
I'm not ready.
What do you mean you're not ready? You're never gonna be ready.
That's true. But like, I just like watching, learning the reviews.
Are you learning though?
Yeah, well, yes.
Okay. So I have time for 2 more games, and I see people who signed up originally. So we're gonna go with Aziz, and I'd rather see a Jessica's challenge next, okay?
Today?
Okay?
Like today?
Today, yeah. That would be good. You still have 5 minutes to come at peace with yourself.
Okay.
All right. Slav defense. Interesting. No running away, exactly. No running away. H6. Interesting. I'm not sure about that one. Because I get to take the center. But I get to take the center. Good. That's a good move. Bishop d4, bishop d3. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bishop takes. Interesting move. I was also looking at that one. Let's see what he has next. Oh, he castles. Okay, because I thought he'd put the rooks there. But we take here. Looking for a chess community and a proper education. Yeah, it's the perfect one. You want to break it into 1200? Well, yeah, that's exactly what we do. Yeah. You're in South Africa? Yeah, in South Africa, yes, it's possible to join from anywhere in the world, as long as you speak English. You have a free 7-day trial, and you can book your free onboarding consultation with a coach, with one of our coaches. You can join a free consultation with one of our coaches. Bishop out, okay. The castle. So I gave away the bishop, the position is open, but I have center and my opponent has double pawns, so it's a trade-off. Did I just... oh yeah, he was attacking me. I want to play f3 and take on f5. That would be great. Good music. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad you like it. Bishop takes. Okay, I have to take with a knight because I wanna... and g6. Okay, he saw my idea. That's fine. That is fine. Let me see how I can capitalize on this. Because I could develop my queen, develop my rooks, transfer the queen while the bishop is stuck here. Knight f4, maybe g4 somewhere. Try to get to this diagonal. That would be cool. That's my plan. You like the streams with Julien? Queen to g5. Queen to g5. That's an interesting move. I'll just kick the queen out. Just kick the queen out. Let's see, what does she do? You were watching the games at that still, and did you learn something? Was that of any help? Was that of any help? Will he develop the knight in this game? Good question. We don't know that. Продам гараж. Я тоже. Just enjoying the games. Hello, new student. Who's that? Guillaume. Hello, Guillaume. 96. How about we just kick and we take more space? Was his attack premature? Potentially. Potentially. No, he didn't have an attack. He's not attacking. So I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Just enjoying the games. Okay. That's a correct answer. And then we push. And he puts the... Okay, at some point we should push, but he's being solid here. Solid like a rock. What if we develop the rook for now? He does the same. He does the same. There must be a way I could improve my pieces. Oh, that's interesting. C5. And then d5 with the idea of taking with a piece. That's smart. Or we do d5, but d5, if I have this pass pawn, I'm worried he's gonna block it. I have this smart move. This for now. D5. It's not just the fact that I don't want to do the concurrence, but also I don't even know if I'm... Fuck, I don't like this. Push. I don't like this. If I push. These people are so... So what I don't like here is that he's gonna block my pawn. It's not gonna pass through. I don't like that. Yeah, he's doing a good job. Really. He takes. Man, I really don't like what I see. Okay, let me just wait a second. See if he's gonna give up. Let's see if he's gonna give up. Let's see if he's gonna figure it out. Zevka, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing, Sarah? How are you doing, Sarah? That's a good game. Maybe Jessica is gonna have a safe way out of this. Because in the way how it looks, I might not have time for her. Jessica's gonna be lucky. This way. Yeah, that's a good move. That's a very good move. Okay, I'm gonna push. I have to. And I take here. You're here only to see Jessica playing. Jessica is lucky. She's gonna be saved by the bell. By the clock. I don't like my position. I'll be honest with you, I don't like my position. I think he has been playing extremely well. Yeah, here's the queen. All sorts of things. He takes, rook takes. Yeah, I was also worried about that. So maybe I can... I mean, it's passive and boring. And there's a knight X. Shit. One's knight. Ah. If I move the rook here, takes that one. No, let's go here. And then I'm gonna go rook e5. Bishop d6, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I think I can do that, because if he takes, in the end I take that one. Knight. Sheet. That's a good move. Can I do this? Check. Takes, king up. Messy. Very messy. Very messy. Okay, I still have an advantage. Oh no, I don't. I'm pawn down. I do not. Because I'm a pawn down. Yeah, the pawn is protected, buddy. I'm gonna bring the king. And bring the king. Bishop. 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 We'll see his endgame skills. Bishop. Pawn. Knight. Knight. Smart. Very smart. Very smart. Ugly. Ugly. I want to push. Want to push? Okay. Yeah, definitely Jessica got saved by the bell. Sheet. Sheet. Jessica is lucky today. Jessica is lucky today. Okay. Oh, fuck. Lol. He didn't see. Oh, come on, Aziz. You didn't say I blundered the bishop. You didn't see that?
Yeah, I didn't see. Sorry.
Okay. That was a very good game. Really impressive. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you almost got me. Unfortunately, I have to run, so Jessica got saved by the belt. By the bell. Got saved by the bell. I have to run. I have my tennis lesson. Because, you know, to be good at chess, you gotta do sports. So I'm gonna go. We'll talk about this game next time, maybe on our next game review, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds
Thank you,
good.
Dino.
All right, everybody. I'll see you on Sunday on my group lesson. Don't be late. And submit your games in advance, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye, bye.
All right, chat. I gotta run. You heard me. Jessica got saved by the bell. I see Chess Sharks. We're streaming. I'm gonna raid Chess Sharks. Chess Sharks. Say hi to Kaden or Tony. Chess Sharks. All right, everybody. I run. I'll see you soon. You can try my school for free for 7 days. Bye.